In the 2024 to 2025 season, Real Madrid boast an incredible group of attacking talents: Vinicius Jr., Kylian Mbappé, Rodrygo, and Jude Bellingham. But despite all that firepower, the team come up short. No La Liga title. No Champions League. No Copa del Rey. Not even the Club World Cup. And two big questions keep coming up: what's going wrong defensively? And are these four superstars actually hurting the team's defense? That got me thinking, just how much do Vinicius, Mbappé, Rodrygo, and Bellingham actually contribute defensively? Who puts in the work? Who takes a back seat when the team loses the ball? In this video, I'll use statistical data to evaluate the defensive performances of these four players over the entire season. I'll break down their individual defensive contributions. Let's get into it. Bellingham, an all-round midfielder who excels at both ends. Let's start with Jude Bellingham, the true two-way engine in Madrid's midfield. This season, Bellingham has taken on a variety of roles: central midfielder, attacking midfielder, wide player, and occasionally even a centre-forward. In La Liga alone, he's made 31 appearances, and his defensive numbers are seriously impressive. Per 90 minutes, he averages 2.21 tackles, 1.01 interceptions, 1.34 blocks, 3.51 ball recoveries. That means he wins back loose balls about 3.51 times per 90 minutes. 7.10 one-on-one battles won on the ground. 1.52 defensive challenges versus dribblers, including both successful and failed attempts. 0.83 clearances. And 1.20 fouls committed. These elite-level stats highlight his outstanding defensive efficiency, providing excellent shielding cover for the team. He ranks above 88% of players in his position for defensive actions. And on Who Scored, both his defensive contribution and tackling are rated as strong. Out of the four attacking stars we're looking at today, Bellingham clearly stands out. He's the most well-rounded and defensively influential of them all. Rodrygo, a selfless workhorse on the right flank. Next up, Rodrygo, a team-first player on the right. He usually operates on the right wing, but is flexible enough to slot into central or even left-sided roles when needed. In La Liga this season, Rodrygo plays 30 matches. Per 90 minutes, he averages 0.98 tackles, 0.51 interceptions, 0.84 blocks, 3.32 ball recoveries, 5.20 one-on-one battles won on the ground, 1.07 challenges against dribblers, 0.42 clearances, and 0.37 fouls committed. On Who Scored, his defensive contribution isn't marked as a strength, but it's not a weakness either. According to FotMob, he ranks in the 25th percentile for defensive actions among players in similar positions. Not standout, but there's an important caveat here. Rodrygo has played 8 different roles this season. That means his position group includes not just wingers, but also midfielders who take on heavier defensive duties. So that 25% number might not paint the full picture. And Rodrygo's defensive value goes beyond just numbers. In fact, Jude Bellingham has also praised Rodrygo's contributions on defense. Under Ancelotti, Madrid often drop into a 4-4-2 shape without the ball. And Rodrygo's willingness to do the dirty work, dropping back into that right midfield slot, plays a huge role in making that structure work. That discipline is the key to Madrid's balance on the pitch. So when it comes to overall defensive contribution among the front four, Rodrygo ranks just behind Bellingham. Vinicius, insufficient defensive contribution. Now let's talk about Vinicius Jr., a game-changer in attack, no doubt. He usually plays as a left winger, though we've also seen him up top in a front two, like in that 3-4-1-2 setup during the Club World Cup. But when it comes to defending, things start to fall apart. In La Liga this season, Vini plays 30 games, and his defensive output per 90 minutes looks like this: 0.84 tackles, 0.12 interceptions, 0.36 blocks, 2.84 ball recoveries, 6.64 one-on-one battles won on the ground, 0.72 challenges against dribblers, just 0.04 clearances, and 1.20 fouls committed. Compared to Bellingham and Rodrygo, the drop-off is pretty obvious. For a winger at the top level, this just isn't good enough. According to FOTMob, Vinicius ranks in just the 6th percentile for defensive actions among players in his position, meaning 94% are doing more than he is without the ball. WhoScored also rates his defensive contribution as weak. His attacking output is world-class, but defensively, there's real room for improvement. So in terms of defensive contribution, Vinicius ranks 3rd out of the 4. Kylian Mbappé, detached from the team's defensive structure. Now let's talk about Kylian Mbappé. He joins Real Madrid in 2024 and absolutely delivers in front of goal, finishing as La Liga's top scorer with 31 goals and taking home the European Golden Boot. No one's questioning his attacking quality. But defensively? That's where the conversation gets tricky. His work off the ball has been under the spotlight all season. Mbappé usually plays as a central striker in Ancelotti's setup, though we've seen him drift to the left on occasion. In 34 La Liga appearances, here's what he averages per 90 minutes. 0.25 tackles. 0.03 interceptions. 0.09 blocks. 1.11 ball recoveries. 4.20 one-on-one battles won on the ground. 0.15 defensive challenges against dribblers. 0.03 clearances. And 0.77 fouls committed. His numbers are incredibly low across every category, and it's not just within the Real Madrid attacking group. Even compared to other forwards or strikers, his defensive involvement is almost non-existent. According to FOTMob, Mbappé sits in the 0th percentile for defensive actions among players in his position, literally at the bottom. No one contributes less defensively. And on WhoScored, his defensive rating is marked as very weak, which pretty much confirms what we see on the pitch. If Vinicius struggles to meet the defensive standard, then Mbappé is operating almost entirely outside the team's defensive structure. Finding the tactical balance with him in the lineup has been one of Ancelotti's biggest challenges before his departure. And new head coach Xabi Alonso clearly sees the issue too. He's made it clear, no player is exempt from defending. It's a clear attempt to bring Mbappé into the team's defensive structure and finally strike the balance Madrid have been missing. Let's wrap it up. It's widely accepted that in modern football, defending is a team responsibility, even for the biggest stars. There's no hiding without the ball. We've seen it work this season: PSG's Champions League journey, Chelsea's Club World Cup success, both built on collective effort, front to back. If Real Madrid want to get back to the top, they must make sure Mbappé is fully involved in the team's defensive structure and improve Vinicius's defensive work. That's the key area where they are lacking right now. At the same time, players like Rodrygo, if he remains at the club, along with Bellingham and Valverde, are setting the tone with their work rate and commitment. Madrid need to build on that energy and spread it across the team. Only then can they truly find the balance between attacking brilliance and defensive solidity.